I'm exhausted and I'm hungry. I'm on a long car ride and I need to stop somewhere quickly and get something to eat because I'm gonna peel my face off. I'm so hungry. So we stop, and maybe it's a gas station or a deli or something, and you pull in, gonna get something to drink, something to eat, quick snack, and get back on the road. I wanna make a good decision though. I don't wanna get a soda and a candy bar. I'm gonna try. I don't wanna eat junk. I've been eating healthy, feel good. So I grab, here's an iced tea. Iced tea is not bad. But I see that thing that I've been hearing about, sucralose, on the back. It's an artificial sweetener, and they used to call it Splenda, playing some tricks there. So they changed the name because people caught on to Splenda, and they know we're trying to stay away from that stuff, aspartame. Those things are bad for you. So I'm not gonna get it, but it's in so many of these drinks in this cabinet. And then you start to play mind games with yourself. You say, well, how bad could it be, right? I know this stuff's not so bad, but what's just one on the way home? It's not a big deal. Can it be that bad? And that's what we're talking about, prevalency. If something's prevalent, if it's everywhere we go, every store we go, these artificial sweeteners, for example, could it be that bad? And the answer is yes. And the reason is because in a shocking turn of events, food companies care more about their bottom line and profits, for the most part, than our health. Now, if that's shocking news to you, I'm sorry. And take a minute to absorb it. You could pause it, or you can just pretend you never heard it and go about your day. Totally understand, that's your option. But you probably already know that. There's hundreds of chemicals that are illegal in other countries that are legal here. And that brings us to the other entity, governing bodies. They, in a shocking turn of events, and this may be shocking to you too, work with these massive food companies that have been around for ages and own everything. They work together at times to allow these chemicals like aspartame and sweeteners like sucralose into our diets. Now, why am I saying this stuff? It's to help you navigate the BS, not to hide under our beds and crawl up and say, oh no, the world's terrible. It's to say, if I know this information, I can make more informed decisions. I can make better decisions for my health, for my family's health. That's the goal here, to navigate it. So what I do, maybe you grab an unsweetened iced tea that doesn't have anything but iced tea in it. Maybe you grab some water, but you avoid that sucralose because you're aware of the studies that show it is linked to horrific illnesses. So I stay away from it. But this is made for people who say, how bad could it be? Just because there's 0 calorie and they're an artificial sweetener that's generally regarded as safe doesn't mean it's actually safe. Just because governing bodies and food companies decided to include it in their products. So stay informed, make your informed decisions, and listen, if you go in and you say, I know all this stuff, I'm just gonna have one today, it's not a big deal for me, that's okay, that's your right. But your right is also to make an informed decision and not be tricked. So if you want some sucralose today and you're aware of what that does to the body, totally fine. I get it. We all do things here and there that we say, all right, this isn't the healthiest choice, but I'm gonna do it. But it's not fair if you make the choice thinking it's the healthier of the choices and you're tricked into doing something that you think is healthy because it was advertised that way and it's in fact very unhealthy for you. So make your choices, decide what you want to eat on your own. That's your business, but make sure you're not tricked. And that's where I come in. I try to help my family, my friends, my clients to make informed decisions so that you don't get tricked into eating something unhealthy when we're trying to be healthy.